Thank you for staying locked in with us. We're here at Delco Gives Day, and our next interview is with New Avenue Foundation. Welcome, Jim.
Hi, thank you.
So tell me about New Avenue. I was reading about what you guys do, from your coffee business to the shop to, like, you guys do a lot of amazing work. Tell our viewers what you do.
Well, we started about 11 years ago in 2013, and our mission is to help people with disabilities have more meaningful lives through social and employment programs that we've been running. I'm the father of a 35-year-old autistic daughter, and we know what things that she needs to survive and thrive in the community.
So what are some of those things? What needs to be provided to this community that you're
Some
supporting?
of the things are being able to socialize with the rest of the community, so that's what our Friday Night Coffee House does. It's been running for 9 years. We typically get 40 to 50 people every Friday night, and we have live music. So music is always a part of what we do because music touches everyone.
You talked also about in your submission that you're trying to expand your mission into more communities. Can you talk more about that and what you're hoping to achieve?
Right, we're trying to make more partnerships with other, typically either a nonprofit or a church. So the one church that we have a relationship with our coffee house is Tree of Life Presbyterian Church in Springfield, and churches are typically the cornerstone of a community, and so they're the natural leaders of the community, and we just have hooked up with them, and they help run the coffee house every Friday night, and it's been a great partnership. And we're looking to do more with different churches and other organizations throughout the different communities.
So partnerships with organizations is one of the ways that people can support, whether they have a church or they know of a space. How else can people support beyond Delco Gives Day, but also today? Like, what is it that you need? How can people get involved?
That's a good question. Typically every nonprofit needs money.
Right.
Because without money you can't do other things.
Right.
But what we really need is we need more people to join the cause and to be an active part of our programs. I am getting older, I'm 76, and I have a relatively short lifespan ahead of me, and so we need successors in our organization to be able to take over what we've done.
So if you don't understand or you don't have a family member that is dealing with autism, why should we care? Why should people care regardless that what you want them to know?
Well, everyone, regardless of what type of person they are, whether they're neurotypical or have some type of disability, they have value, and they need to be valued in our society. They can do something. A lot of times people are quick to judge, and they don't give them the time, or they don't have the time to discover and uncover what their skills are, and that's the most important thing, being compassionate and taking time so that they can feel that they are a valued member of society.
No, that's awesome, and I totally agree. So can you talk a little bit more about who you serve, right? Are there certain age populations? Because you have the coffee house, is it just workforce? Who are you actually serving?
Mostly we serve adults with disabilities, those who are outside of the school system, and when they get out of the school system, they lose all of the things that they got in the school system, and so they lose avenues for friendship and doing things, working, trying things, trying their skills out, learn skills, and so we've been providing things that give them that opportunity to try. They may not like it, but at least they've tried. And we all need the opportunity to try and fail and see how we go from there.
That is awesome, and that's true, right? Everyone needs the opportunity regardless of the situation. So we have Delco Gives Day, your page on the website where people can learn about you. But outside of that, where can people learn about you? How can they get in touch if they do want to provide a partnership opportunity, volunteer, or get involved?
Well, we have a website. It's newfdn.org. That's our main nonprofit website, and that leads to the other websites, which are projects under us. One is the coffee house, one is a coffee roasting business that we're running in Newtown Square, and with that, we partner with other nonprofits to brand coffee for them so that they can raise money for their nonprofit.
Wait a minute. That's
So it's a
cool.
win-win.
We didn't talk. Well, tell us about that. We got a couple minutes. I'm going to go over our time. Tell us
Okay.
about that.
Well, we started a coffee roasting business a few years ago trying to sell coffee retail, but also provide jobs and skill training for people with disabilities, but not really good at marketing that. I'm better at contacting other nonprofits and help them raise money through coffee fundraisers instead of candy fundraisers or popcorn fundraisers or something else like that. So, and then they typically design the labels themselves. They pick the kind of coffee that they want us to roast for them, and we do it. We've worked with the Eagles Autism Foundation and Team Dami. We've worked with the Community Arts Center in Wallingford, Penville Hill in Wallingford. These are all other local
Right.
nonprofits, and everybody loves our coffee, and so it's a win-win for both organizations.
It's a win-win for you, for the many organizations that you're serving, and for the caffeine junkies. My mom goes through a pot of coffee a day, so I'm sure we're going to have to find your coffee.
We just started. We just did our first bourbon whiskey barrel aged coffee.
Wow, that sounds good.
So someone from the Pennsylvania Distilling Company lent us one of their bourbon barrels, and so for the past 6 weeks we've been rolling green beans in the barrel,
Wow.
trying to have all the flavors get into them. We've had a few test roasts, and everybody we've given samples of it, they love it.
And I just want our viewers to understand, like, the roasting of the coffee, the labels, all the support is being done by your program participants, correct?
That's right, that's right. And we can always use more. It's always better to have more people be able to come in and at least try
Right.
to learn the skills, and if it doesn't work, then fine.
This is awesome.
But if you learn some skill that can then translate into another job,
Indeed.
then you go for it.
This is awesome. Thank you so much for coming today. Actually,
you.
I live here and I knew nothing about your organization, but I'm very excited to get more involved. Thank you for
Thank you.
coming, Jim. We appreciate you.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
We'll be right back.